people, how's it going? Today we're going to take a little look at Friends off Led Zeppelin III. This is in open C tuning, so let's take a closer look at the tuning. Okay, so we're going to tune the guitar to open C tuning. So that means we're going to drop the low E string down to C, the A string down to G, the D string down to C, then the G string stays the same, B string goes up to C, and then we're keeping this string at E. Okay, so let's look at the intro of the song, and this is where you're going to learn the rhythm to. So put your second finger on what was the A string on the 5th fret, and your third finger on what was the G string on the 5th fret. I'm going to go do an up, down stroke, and then 3 strokes in between. So. So the main riff of this song is you play the up down stroke, and then we're going to put the first 2 fingers on the 3rd fret on the what was the B string, what was the E string, and then play the strings open, and then we're going to move that down to the 2nd fret and do that twice. So the second main riff is played, you start on the 5th fret with your first finger on what was the A string and your second finger on what was the G string, and we're going to move this shape keeping the spacing the same. So we go 5th, then up to the 8th fret and drop back to the 7th, then up to the 10th fret, drop back to the 9th, then up to the 12th fret and drop back to the 11th. So you end up with. So then there's the main verse riff with all the strings on in the middle of the song. So you can take your first finger, well first of all it's open strings. Then you can take your first finger on what was the low E string on the 7th fret, and your second finger on what was the D string on the 7th fret. So you go. And we're going to take this shape and just move it about the neck in the same place. So we go from the 7th down to the 6th. So you got. Back up to the 7th. Then up to the 9th, then drop down to the 4th, and then up to the 6th, and then at the end to the 1st fret. So when you put it all together, you've got. Riff's almost the same as riff number 2, but we're going to be strumming in the same places, and there's a slight change at the end. So now we go up to the 14th fret, down to the 8th, quickly to the 5th, and then back to the main riff.